Hey guys, Nick back here giving you the very brief overview of FP1 from the German Grand Prix. All of these free practice session videos will just be brief commentary to keep you in the know all race weekend long. So FP1, no big storylines. In first place, you had both Ferraris, and then Max split the Mercs. So you had Sebastian Vettel at 114, spot 013. Then you had Charles Leclerc, and then right after that, you had Lewis Hamilton. The thing to note is both Mercs were running on mediums, the Ferraris on the softs. In fourth place, like I said, Max split the Mercs, and then Valterri Bottas in fifth. The big storyline is going to be heat, and then also looking at the engine temperature and especially the driving behavior of Bottas, who's already had 2 spins and been in the gravel. So the third spin with about 1:20 left from Valtteri was pretty bad. He just barely missed clipping the barrier. So, you know, it'll be really interesting watching him in FP2. If the practice sessions aren't something you normally watch, I think you should. FP2 is going to be really interesting for Valtteri in particular, especially with the talks of him staying or going. It sounds like he actually confirmed yesterday it sounds like they're deeper in conversations. In no way, shape, or form am I saying he like alluded to being there for sure, but he's talking about progression, especially with all this talk of Ocon and where he's going to go. So the practice sessions are going to be really important for him leading into the quali. So he needs a really good race. And I think he'll all but lock up his seat. So he looked good, and he was fast. Obviously, he's in fifth. He had a couple good, run times, but he was all over the place. Like I said, 2 spins. Not many other drivers are struggling too much. The practice was red session one time by K-Mag, who just had a sensor failure. Actually, Lewis had a sensor failure too, but yeah, the Mercs look quick. The Ferraris look really quick. They're on soft, so the times aren't as comparative. I think coming into FP2 will be interesting. Everyone is worried about the track temperature. And if the times are going to drop, or if the heat's going to drop at all or change. So I think they're hoping for rain. The Mercs are definitely hoping for rain because I know they're struggling with their engine temperature. They talked about that in Australia. So it'll be a really interesting practice session. Watch for Valtteri. Like I said, you've got Sebastian Vettel in first, Charles Leclerc just behind him, a couple tenths in second. Lewis ran in third. Max split him, and then you've got Valtteri Bottas. So I'll list out I'll list out the rest of the grid in the comment section below, but be looking out for Valtteri and the Mercedes, who are going to be running on softs, I imagine, for this next session. So that's the quick update, and I'll be back here soon to give you guys the rest of what happened in FP2. So thanks for checking this out, and we'll talk soon.